helicopter on the right. Over the water. Like directly right of us.
Want to shoot him? Let's stop here. Nice.
Beautiful.
Hell yeah.
So let's check out the gunner position of BTR-70. First I'm going to climb onto the vehicle to show the guns. So we have the long barrel, that's the 14.5 KPVT machine gun, and the secondary weapon is a PKT machine gun, which is similar to the infantry weapon. Okay, now the first thing is how to rotate your turret. Right click, you go into aiming view. You can rotate it with your mouse, or you can use your WASD key to rotate a bit faster. This is also really helpful, let's say if you are aimed like that, and your commander or driver, well, in some cases that's the same person, tells you there's a target at 12 o'clock. However, you lost orientation, you don't know where your turret is facing. Then you just right click to get back out of the aiming view. You can just look down. You can tell here you're approximately 2 o'clock position. So you just rotate it back in this view, and now you're at 12 o'clock. Okay, let's look at the aiming levers. On the top left, those are Cyrillic letters for KPVT. That's the main gun. On the right, it's PKT. That's the machine, the secondary machine gun. And you see the range scales on each side. It's in meters because the Soviet Union uses the metric system. So you have 400, 800, 1200, 1600, 2000 meters on the right side, on the left side. And notice how the scale is more compressed on the left side. That's because the muzzle velocity of the KPVT is much higher than the PKT. On the KPVT, the muzzle velocity, I think it's something around 1000 meters per second. On the PKT, I think it's like 780 meters per second. That means if you have a ranging error, it's going to affect you less with a more compressed range. Okay, now let's shoot at some practice targets. Now those targets over here are approximately 500 meters away, and I didn't measure it before making the video, so you can see me trying to range it in. So yeah, it's really hard to see on that background, so you can illuminate the crosshair. You go left control and middle mouse. Okay, I see you got some vehicles and some infantry standing in front of them, which are really hard to see now. Okay, so I'm just going to do a practice shot into that ball over here. And I'm going to assume that's 400 meters away. So first I'm going to try the secondary weapon. I'm switching the secondary weapon with the V key. And it's the right scale. So I'm going to assume it's 400 meters, which is that one. And the center line. I'm going to fire a shot. You see the smoke path, it fell a bit short. I'll probably zoom it in a bit in the video, so you can see it. I'm going to aim a bit further. Still short. I'm going to take the next line. You see that line that's in between 4 and 8, that's a 600 meter mark. Okay, now you can see I must have hit the engine block somewhere up here. Oh, where's the impact decon? I mean, the smoke puff was somewhere here. Why can't I see it? Okay, so I'm just going to create a player. And see what happened to the truck. Okay. Okay, well, it was hit on the engine block. You see here, the engine, it says yellow. That's because if it would hit a normal truck vehicle, like the Humvee, which will demonstrate in a moment, with one shot from that thing, it would make the engine completely red, which means it wouldn't start at all. And yellow trucks have bigger engines, they have more hit points. So if you land one at the engine block, that engine is so weak now, sometimes it won't even start. Okay, this one's starting. And the vehicle probably lost a large amount of power, so it probably just come to a standstill or won't even be able to drive fast anymore. And the thing is, you won't see any big smoke or fireballs. You just land one precise hit on the engine block and that vehicle is deactivated or degraded to a point where it's useless to the enemy. Okay, so we hit the engine block of the car. I'm going to hit the engine block of that Humvee up here. Probably hit the car tire. I'll try another one. That must have the engine block. And I'm also going to hit one of the infantry guys standing there. Was a miss. Now it's hard to see in the video, but have you seen how quickly that ragdoll collapsed? It's not like you hit them with normal weapons and they just slowly fall over. Like he was instantly flattened by it. Because I think the ragdoll simulation takes into account the mass of the projectile hitting him.